Hello, my name is DBreeden, and I pastor Mount Moriah Christian Church, and I also lead Firehouse Ministries in Butler, Kentucky. And I want to continue on this week with character building, and the next character trait that I want to talk about is endurance. You know, and that's the inward strength to withstand stress to accomplish God's best. Now, if you say that real fast, I'm sure it'll get tongue-tied, but when we talk about endurance, we want to be able to have the inward strength and to withstand the stresses of life, because we want to accomplish God's best not only in our lives, but in the lives of others. We want to be able to give a clear gospel witness because we have the inward strength to share the love of Christ, the hope of glory, to share the joy of the Lord, the peace that passes all understanding, and the unlimited love of the Lord for every person that we encounter. So endurance, overcoming the stresses of life in order to accomplish what God's called us to do. Because God's called us to go into all the world and win souls. He's called us to stand up for righteousness. And so when we have that inward strength and that endurance, then we're also going to be flexible. And flexibility is the other character trait that I want to share with you. Because when you're flexible, you're not setting your affections on your ideas or your plans, which could be changed by God in a moment. But we're setting our affections on things above, on His plans, on His ideas, and we're so flexible that we become so spontaneous in our response to God that flexibility shows up. And it's a character trait that's born out of endurance. We endure those stresses so that we can accomplish God's best, and then we become so flexible that our affections are set in the right places, and we realize that God can change the course any moment, and then we become spontaneous in our response to the Lord. And then the third thing, the third character trait that we're going to talk about today is forgiveness. Because when you have endurance and you're flexible, then you realize that life is not always going to be what you want it to be. You realize that others are going to wrong you, others are going to hurt you, others are going to do things to you that's going to cause you inward pain. But when you're able to forgive, then you're able to clear the record of those who have wronged you. You're going to allow God to be able to love through you, because now you're enduring, you have the inward strength to withstand the stresses so that you can accomplish God's best, and you're setting your affections on His ideas and His plans, because you know that your ideas and plans could change, but God's is always pure, and then you respond, and your response is spontaneous, because now you're even in the forgiveness level of character, and that is clearing that record of others so that you can do what God wants you to do by allowing Him to love through you. And so, my friend, I want you to know today, building godly character is the most important thing that we can do, because it will project to this world the love of Jesus Christ, and that's what we need to be able to overcome the obstacles that so trip us up. So God bless you. You go with God, and He'll go with you.